Hi, it's Maikerukitty again, or Michael, or whatever. So this is part 2 of my video blog for the January 27th, 2009. So welcome to the year 2009, I forgot to mention before, and Happy Chinese New Year, Year of the Ox, yay. Yeah, I was just reminded that. Anyways, getting back, I'm going to talk about the Teachers Conference. What that's about is basically in Hokkaido, all the JET teachers, which is Junior Japan Exchange and Teaching Program, as well as any basically English teachers, have a mid-year conference in December. And basically it's a bunch of workshops, a way to like network, to get communication with like other people, other English teachers, to trade ideas, get help, get suggestions, get anything. Just it's a big conference to just get together and learn to become better teachers. So back in August, I actually got a request from the person who was helping put it together. She said that they specifically wanted me to come teach at it, which was a really big honor, because she works for the head of Board of Education of Hokkaido, and they specifically wanted me to come teach. So as much as it was great, it was also a lot of work. I had to teach or submit basically plans of how I was going to teach this class on elementary education and curriculum building, which is something I'm actually really good at. I build a lot of curricula for my schools. Just basically we have a textbook and some topics that are covered, but I tailor the curricula and the classes to each school, as well as each class and each level, so that it's not too challenging, but it's not too easy. So it's right in the middle for the kids, so that enough kids will not have too easy of a time with it, but not be too hard for them. Anyway, so I had to put that together, and I wound up teaching with my English coordinator at Higashinopporo Elementary School, which was really cool. We did the entire presentation in both English and Japanese. It was a 45-minute presentation, and then we did an activity with the participants. There was 92 people there watching, which was kind of crazy, where we got them to get into groups and make curricula on the spot within 5 minutes for their respective schools and that I had given them layouts for. And they were all like, oh, this is so challenging, this is so hard, you know, we ran out of time, blah blah blah. And not to denounce what they did, what they worked really hard and they were put under the gun. And the reason I did that is because I wanted to illustrate to them what it's like to do my job, where that's a common occurrence, where I will get schools coming to me and saying, yeah, you know that curricula that we were talking about doing for next year? Yeah, can you have it to me by the end of the weekend? A whole year's plans with lesson plans and curricula and everything written up, so we know what we're doing, so we can put it in our book. And I'm like, huh? Things like this happen to me all the time, so I wanted to kind of throw them in the frying pan to give them an idea of what it's like, but also because if they are able to do it in that 5 minutes, able to make decisions and have confidence in their decisions that they're making for their students, and that even if they get a week, they'll be able to do it without any problem, and they can always say yes instead of no. I always, as a teacher and just as a person, I like to be flexible and like to make myself available for change so that I'm adaptable to any kind of situation. I've had people say, it's like, oh, we've got a spare period, can you come in and teach a class in the middle of the day when I've got nothing? And I'm like, yeah, give me 10 minutes and I'll throw something together. And I usually do, and they're usually very impressed with it. And these sorts of things make me very useful in the job place and makes me very employable. That was employable, if you didn't hear it. So, enough bragging. Anyways, apparently the conference, my presentation went very well. I was very pleased that people said they learned a lot from it, and they thought it was very helpful. So, I'm glad for that. Also, it was great for me as well because I learned many ideas for games, many ideas for other things that I can use myself to make myself a better teacher as well. So, it was all in all, it was a really great conference, and I had a lot of fun. Then after that, it was Christmas! And Christmas was very busy. Not just because I went home for Christmas, but mostly because of the Christmas classes. I wrote letters to Santa again with some of my classes, which is a lot of fun. And we made Christmas wish trees, which will make no sense to you because, well, or most of you, because you don't know what it is. But what it is there's a festival here in Japan called Tanabata. It's usually done in July, but in Hokkaido it's done in August, just because weather or whatever. Anyway, basically what kids do is they have little strips of paper and they write what they want, like some wish that they have, and they tie it to the tree. So what I did is I combined that with kind of a Christmas theme, and I made ornaments out of on blank paper so they could decorate however they want on the front, and on the back they had to write their name in English and what they wanted for Christmas on the back. So for the students who had written to Santa already, it was really good practice to write something again in English. Also, for those kids who didn't, who did last year, basically I could help them get more practice this year. And for those kids who had no idea, they would just get, basically I would write it out for them on the paper so that they could copy it and get practice doing the letters. So it was a lot of fun. Did that. Wrote letters to Santa. We did Christmas cards. We did pop-up Christmas cards with one of my grade 5 classes, which was really fun because they made some really nice cards. And yeah, they wrote to mom or to dad or whatever in English and from whoever, and they did it that way. So it was really good practice for them. And then on December 21st, I jumped on a plane and hopped back home for Christmas. I went home to visit my family, mostly my dad, because I was worried about him, because, stuff happened. So went home to mostly help out, which I think I accomplished. Did some snow shoveling, did a lot of present wrapping, did some decorating of trees, did lots of stuff. Helped out a lot as far as I can tell. So it was good to be home and see the family, although I didn't miss the weather because I arrived to -35 temperatures, and then the next day was -41. Yeah, that's it. Like, seriously, either Canada has to become a tropical country or I'm not going home anymore because it's just nuts. And I don't like to go home to a deep freeze. No, some people say, well, why don't you just go home in the summertime? And I'm like, well, I could do that, but I don't have like $5,000 for a plane ticket because it's high season and the tickets are ridiculous. But no, it was good to be home and see some people and just relax and kind of put my feet up. The end of my trip was kind of crazy because I was just trying to fit everything in near the end, but up until that, it was really good time, and it was good to see my family again. And while I was home, I took some pictures. I got my mom a kimono for Christmas last year, and I had a kimono myself, and I got my sister-in-law had a kimono, or a yukata, which is a summer kimono that my brother got for her when he visited in June. So we went to Walmart and got my friend to take a bunch of pictures because she works there. So hopefully you can see this. So that's the three of us. There's me in the middle, and there's my mom looking all pretty, and there's my mom again, and there's me in frolicking in the forest with fairies. No, I'm just kidding, but that's what we said. And then there's my sister-in-law looking very schnazzy, and there's me looking all like cool and stuff. So those are some pictures for you there. I also got a family picture from my brother and sister-in-law of their family. So these guys are cute. Here's my nephew Brandon, and my nephew Sebastian, and my niece Addison, and this is my brother Peter, and this is my sister-in-law Adrian. Aren't they cute? So I thought you'd like to see some pictures because I'm always getting bugged about pictures. So there you goes for that. So I guess that's it for now. I will end this one, and there will be a part 3, so tune in for that. See you!